Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Wednesday, April 1st. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. You're kind of staring off into space and missed a short. But shorting is not what anybody's been doing overnight or since yesterday. Well, we have bounced. And we are just continuing to roll up. You see ES. I don't even know where the low is. Right there. Yeah, there it is. 65.69. We've ridden up to 66.30. So 30 and for about 71 points in range. NQ 880 to 205. 24 205. So that's 120 plus 205, 325 points in range. Or something like that. Copper, about 160 ticks. Ultra Bond, also having a good night, little pull back. About a little over a point in range. Gold, heading back toward 4,800. Looks like just about a full 100 points in range there. Crude oil, big drop. A little bounce though, but we have about a 7-point move there. And natural gas also down, and Bitcoin's here somewhere. Bitcoin back up to 68.5. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. We do have news this morning. We'll start spreading the news. Actually, why hasn't that refreshed? We have U.S. ADP employment change coming up here in just like 12 minutes. U.S. retail sales coming up at the half hour. And then we have a bunch of news at 15 and 30 minutes after the bell. We are seeing a pullback here in NQ. Now, we just got notice that from a couple of companies that Tradovate, NinjaTrader is having a data issue. So I have no idea whether or not it's safe to even take a trade here. So we may end up only taking that on like one account if we take a trade just to test. The Line Funded Futures just announced that they are not having an issue. Y'all gonna make me talk to myself for the first 20 minutes again, are we? Nice pop back up here in NQ. Gold also gold pulled back as well. Having a good trade as well. Off the 5-minute chart there, down a good 7-8 points. HER 10, which isn't horrible for this time of day. I mean, a few months ago, it was only 5 this time of day usually, unless something major was going on. So, you see a purple candle forming here on NQ. Well, this bounced back up though. It's back above the 9 and no longer purple. And back down. And it's unsure what it wants to do here. Let's see. Entry there. There.
Order filled.
I'm going to try it on my funded futures only. An eval. We are short, so you don't see it. My entry is 181.75.
Order filled.
I'm going to take it off there. It's probably going to continue to go, but I like a good trade to start the morning. Took it off for, trying to see, hold on. 5 3/4 points. Good morning, Moxie. Hey, convict. I was on Tradovate. Yeah, Lucid and Legends announced that Tradovate's having an issue, but Matt, the CEO of My Funded Futures, tweeted out, My Funded Futures is not experiencing any market data or Tradovate issues. So I took a chance because it was just an eval. I have not tried Take Profit Trader or Apex at this point. US ADP employment change coming up in less than 5. I'm going to start building a database of these news events to see how much they affect the markets. Getting a double bell there, or was for a second. How's trading been going, convict? For that matter, Moxie, how's your trading been going? Falling quick here down to 164. I'm sorry to hear that, convict. Crude oil turns around as we come down. It's interesting. Not seeing any news. This might just be normal fluctuations. You got this, convict. Little pop there on Q. Off that double bell. I didn't trust it because of the news, but I could have got 5. It doesn't. News headline still doesn't hit on that ADP employment change. Looks like I could have got maybe 10. I just need to not doubt that double bells. Yesterday it would have been like 11 for 14. Got beaten back down on Q. US ADP employment change 62K. The forecast was 40K. And Q does turn around, could not get above that 9 EMA. We look at a 5-minute chart. I kind of like that trade, convict. I think it could go down there. If I was to enter a long trade like that, short trade for a long period, I would probably target here, which is about 110, where it was coming up. You can see this nice move up. This is the last real big pullback until we've seen this one here. That'd be probably where I would put a target. Right now, my charts are giving me conflicting info though, because you can see RSI is bottoming out on the 1, but on the 5, it's at the top, looking ready to come down. 15, kind of the same. 15 actually gave me a double bell with a purple. That should be in that trade actually, down to at least 147. I was offering off the 15, I would take that. We're going to see if that goes down to 147, see if I should have taken that. So remind me. Trade Day just announced the data feed issues as well. So we are also keeping our eye on that. Nightbot's wrong. Tradify is actually 40% off everything as they celebrate Tradify 3.0. You just kind of hanging out here at 170. Morning, Jay. There we go. There's a drop for you, convict. Yeah. Ugh. Wow, we got a drop. So we got down to that target I said about from the 15-minute. I think. What did I say the target on the 15-minute was? Anybody remember? Yeah, now definitely. Pretty sure it did. Let's look at it. 15-minute. No, not quite yet. Well, I said that EMA. EMA is kind of moving down some as it goes. I think it was at 147 when I said it. The price is going down to 149. So double bell setup on the 15-minute and the purple candle leads to another what would have been another win there. You don't get a lot of double bells on the 15, but when you do, they usually work. You can see this when we had double bells, and this purple candle, as long as you put the stop at the top, would have worked for that nice, beautiful move. It's been about a 100-point move there. And now definitely would have hit that target as it's down 25 points on this candle on this 15-minute. Hey, JC, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Possible bounce here. We'll might try this bounce. It's fooling around with that 9 EMA on the 15 right here. It's not the most quality of bounces. Now it's a better quality bounce. Only the best quality bounces here at MightyOxTrading. Yep. The quality just went away. Kind of spoiled. Yeah, that's not a signal for me. I'm not taking that. Hesitating in this area. Yeah, I saw that email from topstep. I don't know. I don't. I guess I was mostly confused, as someone mentioned on the Discord, is I thought they already had a thing in place on topstep X for that you could put in a daily loss limit. So I'm confused what this does exactly. But yeah, I'm not. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure what caused this whole regulation thing to ramp up again. There we go. It's breaking down further for convict. Maybe. Got down to 138. Trying to bounce again. I am in a green area. It's interesting that I was in green totally on regular NQ and I was green and purple on MNQ. Still falling. You also got to remember, JC, that I don't know whether or not we're hearing these rumblings about regulation, but Top Step's going to have more scrutiny overall because they're opening a brokerage, which is Tradify's also announced they plan on doing as well. So even if there's not more regs coming, the ones that are getting into the brokerage business will have more scrutiny. Now, we already had one that has a brokerage, and that's Legends. He had his brokerages before he ever even launched Legends. So I might need to pick his brain, contact him, and see what he might know. Because if anyone's connected to things going on, it should be him. This is a great call by Convict. We were still in the 170s when he said his target was 124 100 here on NQ. We're down to 125. Now remember, I did say, so we'll watch that my target would have been around right here, which would be around 110, where it pulled back to basically last time. Now we are getting a little bounce here. I like a blue candle bounce, especially with the RSI being as extreme as it is. We'll see if this holds. Nice bounce here. It's a big bounce, 14 points. Kind of bigger than I like on the 1 minute, though, because it's already back up to almost to its 9. Oftentimes these will pull back again on the next candle. We're gonna pop on crude. Crude trying to reclaim 100. These various data feeds need to get their act together. Now, I assume live traders aren't affected. But still, it should not keep affecting sim traders either. Oh, burst up, so I should have taken the blue candle. It would have worked. We're quickly back up into the 150s, hit 161, but immediately gets smacked back. For Jay, I don't know. I never really looked. I totally forgot about that. That's why that popped. That was on me. I forgot about retail sales. Comes in at 0.6. Forecast is 0.5. And right back down. So there we go. That was maybe just a little blip as it wants to continue to try and head down. And maybe not. Here's it tries to bounce back up. I kind of like this bounce if it gets above that 9. Nope. Bounces off of it. Trying again. Rainy day here in Decatur, Illinois. Up to an inch of rain today. Rain for the next 4 days. Hey, Chuck. Glad to see you came back. Welcome back. How is your morning going? Later today, after the bell, and after we get the news out of the way, we do have news 15 and 30 minutes after the bell. I do have an announcement that we need to make. And it's going to try again. This is the third time it's tried to pop up and failed. Let's see if it can. Let's see if the third time's the charm. I appreciate that, Chuck.
Order filled.
Trying the long here. You're not going to see it because I haven't gotten the all clear from anybody on that Tradovate issue. So we're just going to continue with the My Funded Features eval. But I'm in at 139.5. I want to target 150. Nope, does not seem to want to go here. That was a risky one, and it looks like it's going to fail. But we'll give it a little time to go. Maybe not. Come on back. Target's actually at 148.25 because I didn't feel like trying to get it right where I wanted it. There it goes. Running into a little wall at 146. Oh, big wall apparently.
Order
Out with a
filled.
small loss. So ouch. I should have just taken the one candle, I guess. That was a small loss. Yeah, the future of MightyOxTrading. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I got out there because I would have taken the full loss. That just whipped right back. It got within 2 ticks of my target too, and ended up coming to stop me out. Keep hearing my computer making a dinging sound every now and then. I don't know what exactly it is. Hopefully it's nothing bad. There we go. Continuing down for Convict. Convict, you still in that trade? Got down to 111, and I called the 110 target. Let's see if it goes down further. By the way, see, that's me not adjusting fast enough. I should have taken that purple candle. There's no reason for me not to. I mean, we were in purple, but didn't matter. Crude oil rising. Really? So if I had entered that trade, I would have hit my target. We are getting another green here. Bounce. Hey, JJR.
Order filled.
Oh, looks like that's going to stop me out. Well, maybe not. Coming back. You're not seeing it because I'm only on my funded futures. No one's giving me the all okay on Tradovate yet, but I'm gonna assume. Well, maybe if I start winning, I'll start trying on Tradovate connections again.
Order filled.
Oh, took the loss. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped out too early. Maybe. Yep, I did. I jumped out too early. Didn't let it go to my full stop, and I would have just hit my target. Wow. Yep. Look at that pop. Dang it. So that 110 area was the area that it bounced on. Let's see if this is a sustained bounce or continues down. Should have stayed in that trade. That was an idiotic move on my part. Hey, John, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Crude, just about ready to hit 100. It just did. So as crude keeps going up there, Convict, you're in good shape. Just okay, John. Usually you seem happier than that. Back down to that 110. Can it break through? Couple more weeks, John. Couple more weeks. Keep this thought in your head if you ever entertain the idea of doing this again. Another attempt up. Crude pulls back tight slightly. Got double bell set up on the 5-minute on crude. Oh, wow. Quick whip right back down. Whoa. Whoa. What the heck just happened? Waiting for whatever the news is. It happened at least once last Monday, but so we've hopped from 112 up to 246. Convict, I'm sorry, man. I hope you were trailing your stop. We're back down to 182. Oh no, we're not. We're back down to 158. I'm not seeing a headline yet. There's got to be some sort of headline. I mean, we're coming right all the way back down. What did oil do? I totally missed what oil did. Oil fell too. Well, oil fell. Now it's rising and then falling. I'm confused. Still not seeing a headline. Well, convict, what? How are you doing? Are you? Yeah, because it's coming right back down for you. It's like almost nothing happened. See, as much as I say I want to start doing longer trades, these are the type of things I get scared of for doing longer trades. Iran's new regime president, much less radicalized and far more intelligent than his predecessors, has just asked the United States of America for a ceasefire. Not sure why it took so long for that headline to post. Well, I mean, eventually I hope to afford a Bloomberg terminal. Now, this is coming right back down. So I don't know if they don't trust this news anymore or what, but we're now below where we were. Crude oil's back up. 5-minute chart's actually giving me a signal, I believe. But I don't know how to trust that on the 5, so I'm not taking it. I have not seen any headline like that, USC. I would say that's 99.999999999% chance an April Fool's joke. I've used Tick Strike in the past, JC. I tried it for I believe I had I can't remember if it was a week or a month trial. Tick Strike gives me FOMO. Every time I hear a tick, I want to jump into a trade. I'm actually an affiliate of Tick Strike, though. Not that I've ever advertised it. Now, I will say, that was probably 3 years ago that I tried it. And I'm a much different trader now, or at least I like to think I am. So maybe it would affect me differently now. And we could try it out, see if anyone actually likes it. My fear is always annoying people with things, which is why we also don't have background music. I've thought about that as well. And we may end up doing that. I have some stuff I want to work on over the 3-day weekend, possibly setting up the stream on the newer, more powerful computer. I've been working on the design for the whole thing because with the monitors being different, I'll need a slightly different design for the stream and all that. Then you can all see what all the trades I take throughout the day. I wouldn't be commentating, but oh, it's on. Yeah, the thing about background music, in my opinion, and this was when I was first considering it back in the day. I think it was Ace or RJ that brought up what people can just have their own music on. There's no reason for the stream to have music on. Oh no, I was just pointing out that I don't like to annoy people, and that things like that tend to annoy people. This was decided many years ago. That there was no background music, with the exception of my singing. Hassan, he insisted that the singing continue. But we do have a very important announcement coming up today, after the bell and after the news reports and all that, about the future of MightyOxTrading in general. After the bell and we have news 15 and 30 minutes after the bell today. After all that clears, I have a very important announcement about MightyOxTrading and the future of MightyOxTrading. The 5 minute chart setup ended up working here. I didn't trust it because look at that. How do you trust that candle? But obviously it worked. And Convict, did you just hit your target? You said your target was 54, right? So I want to definitely give a shout out there to Convict Trader. We were up around 180 when he said his original target was 100. Then he said his target was 54. We had that weird news pop, but besides that, he was 100% right. It was a great call. I've sometimes put my motivational playlist on. Not sure you consider that calming music, but hey, I'm mad. I thought about taking this long. Well, that makes sense because the market does work like an elevator, goes up and down. Well, I mean, we have kind of jumped like 1,200 points in the last day and a half, so a pullback would not be out of line. Morning, Ace. How are you? Ron, hello. If I didn't say hello to you, I apologize. If I did, well, hello again.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Yeah, that's a good point. Trump will be addressing the nation tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, I believe. So if anyone's trading this evening, be careful. Gold coming down, crude still rising, back above 100. Interesting that that news blurb about a ceasefire popped the market huge and then came right back down and is still going down. Feel like this wants to pop here. Still not gotten the clear from their companies that said there was a Tradovate issue. So I don't know if I should be ready to trade or not on those. I might just try it with a micro. Bring up my micro chart. What's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that. I think he continues to just kind of float here. That's the wrong chart. This is the right chart. No, that's not the right chart either. Where is my micro chart? There's that one. There's that one. There it is. Still falling. Yeah, gold's heading down. Gold did, I believe it touched 4,800. No, it didn't quite get up there. There's NQ falling. Is NQ going to break 24,000? All right, thank you, JC. I appreciate that. Blue candle there. Well, it is on, well, it was. Never mind.
Order filled.
Oops. Forgot I had Tradovate up. I should have stayed out. That was a stupid trade. I always tell myself, do not take a trade into the 9. Why do I take a trade into the 9? It's going to test that 9 again, though. That's odd. Why? Okay. So why it's showing 1, but it's not showing anything else. What? That's weird. The trade's working now. Kinda. This trade is sponsored by Twitter. Still not working. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, nope, could not get above the 9. I should have got out when I could have. We're about 25 minutes from the bell. Yeah, it's going to stop me now, I think. Yeah,
Order
stop me
filled.
now. Oh, small stop there. Badly managed. Badly managed trade. I should have just taken when I had a chance. Uh, I would go for the 130, David. Losing money is such a hit or miss thing. You end up sometimes adding to the amount, and or things. There's just too much that can go wrong. I mean, when it's a small amount like that. I mean, if you were like $1,000 over, I'll say go for the loss. We got 4 days of rain here, Ace, including up to an inch today. I did get kind of concerned earlier when I saw this huge boat float by and some elephants and giraffes waved at me. Yeah, we got those storms here too. Still falling, so I should not have tried to take that. Was a dumb long on my part. 100% dumb long. Luckily, I only did it with one micro with a tight stop. It wants to test me again to see if I still want to take another dumb long. I actually like this long a little better, but I don't know if I want to take it. And 15 minutes after the open, Ace. No, wait. Yeah, 15 minutes after the open, US S&P manufacturing PMI, and 30 minutes after US ISM manufacturing PMI. And crude oil inventories at 10:30. We have an announcement coming up after all that news clears from me about some things. I see Melanie's green light is on Discord, so hopefully that means that her internet's back. Golden nice pop. Blue candle there. Not trusting it, but it's a nice pop. Was it a double barrel? A double bell? It was a double bell, so I should have trusted it. Work? You're not supposed to have to work, David. See you later. That, by the way, that blue candle did work on NQ. That last one I say looks a little better. It ended up not being a blue in the micro, it was a blue on the mini. It was this candle right here, and you can see it. Nice pop. Oh, David, don't worry. Hey. Trump announcing that they've had a full regime change in Iran. We're going to be out of Iran pretty quickly, but won't give a timeline. They will not have a nuclear weapon, nor do they want one. We should start seeing the market fly. Honestly, I should just go long right here. I will express my disgust with NATO in my speech, says he's absolutely considering withdrawing the U.S. from NATO. Well, that might cause the other market to go the other way. Unless you're not crying ox. Crude pulling back. And Q pulling back at the same time. Yep, told you I should have just went long. I gotta start listening to myself. Yay! Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Well, I'm feeling a little better than yesterday for sure.
How long were you
I
out?
They recorded at like 10:30 p.m. last night.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Someone cut a fiber line, so it takes them a whole day to fix it, I guess. But we're pretty early into the construction season. So if it does this all summer, I'm already looking into backup internet. It's crazy.
Fun, fun.
It looks like yesterday was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Bit of a jump there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 1,000 point range yesterday on NQ.
That's insane. Oh man. Could be fun. This is, what do we got, Wednesday? Okay. Try to figure out what day it is.
We have news 15 and 30 minutes after the bell, as well as crude oil inventories 60 minutes after the bell.
Fun, fun.
Hey, Robin, how you doing? Hey, Teo. Doing all right, Robin? Well, we did pull back a little bit here and now popping back up. Getting double bells on the one on the NQ.
I sure am, Ace. We made it.
Y'all are hearing her, right? Make sure I didn't turn that off or
Mhm.
something. Okay. Scared me, Ace. The fact that you asked her if she was on the mic after she was already talking for a while, and it's like,
You must have just got back from the bus. Yep.
okay. Gonna say no April Fool's Day jokes here. We don't do that. That was me. I was banging my fists together for some reason. Then I realized I was probably coming across the mic, and I stopped. And Q trying to pop back up with this blue candle. I kind of like it. Oops.
Order filled.
Didn't like it enough to do more than 1 micro, but we'll do 1 micro and see what happens. It doesn't like it either, and it's going to stop me out. Yep.
Order filled.
Ouchie.
That's a winner. Wait, it's red? Oh, April Fools. Not funny.
And it's trying to pop back up again. And down we come. So why shouldn't I have taken that blue candle? Because I had double bells just 2 candles ago. So that was probably a stupid move. We're about 7 minutes from the bell. What do you think, guys? Red or green at the bell? Oh, sorry, Ace. Ace, you're not supposed to make me laugh when we're talking about stuff like that. Blue candle again trying to peek up.
I remember the time we had a funeral in the family on April 1st one year. And I just remember thinking, like, this could have been the most epic thing. Can you imagine being at a funeral on April 1st, of course, and a body actually popped out of the, like, just popped out of a casket somewhere? Like, it would have been, I mean, it's terrible, but it would have been a really epic April Fool's if somebody did do that, like planned a whole funeral just to mess with people.
Sounds like a great mom, Ace. Yeah, see? Bus doesn't come. Maybe the school's playing an April Fool's Day joke. Nice, Paul. Very nice. We're rising up here right before the bell, trying to reclaim 24,100.
Two minutes till the bell.
Did hit 100 before pulling back. Today's high so far has been 246. That was on the Trump tweet about a ceasefire. Came right back down. Less than a minute to go. 5-minute charts showing ES wants to head up, which means NQ probably does as well. Well, we'll see what happens. Just felt like a bit of a calmer morning, other than the 3 minutes of terror after Trump tweeted earlier. ES up and Q down. Interesting. Well, USC likes to say my bell sounds a little weak, so Teo fixed it. And down we come. Yeah, we had that plan for April Fool's Day for a while, guys. Remember, we have news coming up in about 12 minutes. Blue candle pop here in NQ. Wow, that was a quick turnaround on a dime. We are trading, so it should only sound like doom and gloom.
There's
Wow.
a little momentum.
Yeah, big pop. ES up 10 points already. NQ up 50. Crude oil down. Gold's trying to push up, so it doesn't have a lot of momentum. Still pushing upwards. Strong move. How much did you get, Ace? At least you got something. I didn't trust that blue candle, and I should have. It's hard to trust a 55-point candle. Nice, Ace. Very nice. So the first candle obviously finished green. For oil, it was red, and for gold, it was green. Technically blue, but still rising. Up to 170 on NQ. ES at 66.22. Gold 47.68. Crude back below 100, down to 99.32. Seems to be struggling to get higher here, though. Can it take us higher?
I think we're going higher.
Yeah, I think we are. The velocity's definitely slowed.
Definitely.
$194 is where it reached. Let's pull back about 10. ES all the way up to 28.
Order filled.
I just accidentally took a short. putting my finger on the button to short in case this ended up being a red candle. It wasn't, but actually it's working.
Wild.
Order
And we take it
filled.
off for 18 and a half points. There we go.
Very nice.
An accidental win. I could actually stayed in longer, but I'm okay with that considering I almost freaked out, just closed the trade right away.
That's pretty solid. Honestly, I would have closed it. If I got like 2 ticks to cover commissions, I'd have been out.
I should have kept my mouth shut and made myself look totally brilliant. I think this is going to be the last green candle, so I'm going short.
I just predicted this giant purple candle.
I was actually a little surprised. I thought it was going to want to touch 200 before it started pulling back. Got up to 194.75, then pulled around. Remember, we got news coming up, guys.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
I still think they might at least go up and tap 200, if not the overnight high.
Big pullback here. You see ES coming right back down. Wow. ES down 16.5 points on this 5-minute candle. And Q, wow. Look at the velocity. I should have. That was purple candle is technically also a signal for me to enter. So if I had stayed in, that could have been easily a. What are we at now? 112, and we got 194. Could have been a 60, 70 point trade. Wow. So we were just talking about 200. Now it just broke 100. Is there news? It's pretty
Or
fast.
is this just set up for a pop on news?
Iran's foreign minister Agrachi. Not sure why Iran's foreign minister sounds like he has an Italian name. Anyway, only Iran and Oman will decide the future of the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz won't reopen based on Trump's absurd displays. And oil's popping. I still say everyone in whatever the Iranian government is doing right now is right before they make a statement, they take short trades. So they're probably making millions of dollars by going short in futures, and then they announce whatever they're going to announce, knowing the market's going to crash.
I mean, if insider trading can exist in the United States, I guess why not anywhere else? If they can figure out how to do it. And then what is the SEC going to come after them? You know,
Yeah.
like
Or it's just entertainment. They're all they're all watching us trade, and they're like, "Watch it!" When we make this statement, see how many accounts we can blow. Popping back up. Ace, we may have cut their internet cable, but they're still posting. I mean, they're posting on Twitter. Yesterday, they posted a response using social media.
I mean, have you seen the Lego videos? Because they made like their government made propaganda videos entirely out of Lego people. And I'm sure they used AI to do it, but it's absolutely wild. And it's just a reminder of like there are new generations taking over power, every year. And I'm just like, this is interesting because this is some millennial Gen Z stuff to just be like, here's a bunch of Lego people that obviously look like the people in real life, but they're Lego people. I mean, it's just crazy.
Ace is gonna get put on a watch list now for looking up Iran propaganda videos.
I bet if you just look up Lego people, it'll come up, and then you're safe.
Hang around here, 24,085. Trying to push down further. Do have a Fed speaker speaking, but I've noticed that the Fed speakers really don't affect the market anymore unless it's Powell. I mean, they got to really say something really, really big. It used to be like a year or two ago, you'd always be afraid of what a Fed speaker might say, and now it's just like ignored for the most part. So we're back below where we opened. Hey, Mr. G. Yep, I saw your email, G. It made me chuckle. Market's going nowhere fast right this second. Let's see where it's trying to curl up a bit. Yeah, absolutely, Ace. Have a great day. Nice pop back up. Anyone heading to the moon should not take their hats off, Ace. They will kind of like lose their oxygen. Oh, quick pop as oil quickly pushes down.
We got one Fed done speaking. We still got one going.
More news coming up in about 5 minutes. Market hanging around 24,100. Trying to push back up. Bunch of people missing today. No RJ, no Platt, no Jay Jackson. That's an interesting pop. About 20 points on that 1 minute candle. But gets beaten back down.
Gold's got a nice little barcode going on the 1 minute.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Market seems a bit confused about what it wants to do. Basically, if it doesn't want to believe Trump, doesn't want to believe Iran, doesn't want to just take off for the holiday. Gotta wonder if volumes. I should probably look at that. Wonder if volume is normally down on the Thursday before Good Friday. Today's Wednesday, obviously, but I mean for tomorrow, if whether or not that's going to be something we should be careful about.
I mean, it makes sense. We should probably be careful about everything these days.
True. It was April 20th. Last year's April 18th. Let's go. News coming up in less than a minute, guys. Let's go to daily chart and add volume. Hard to tell if volume was down or not. Last week they include Thursday and Friday together, so it looks like it was down some, but hard to tell how much was Thursday and how much was Friday. News had very little effect on that candles, at least so far. And just a little bit, David. And now we got a little pop. Nah, it's a big pop. Up to 151. Still doesn't feel like it's has a lot of energy though. Just it was a nice pop, but definitely, yeah. All right, guys, quick announcement. I was going to hold off, but first of all, David's making me feel guilty waiting. And going to hold off until after the holiday to announce this. But as you know, I've been considering my future as with my trading journey and whether I wanted to continue on or not. And that got a little clearer the last few days. Someone approached me to basically buy me out of MightyOxTrading, take over. And the number that they gave me was significant enough that I really had to seriously consider it. And I have decided to take that offer. They have not, they don't want to reveal who they are at this point until next week when they take over. But they did give me the new logo and name that I can reveal now. So this will be what you're going to be dealing with going forward starting next week. It's up on the screen now.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
I never thought this person would have the amount of money he has. I will say I had that planned out a lot better, but David started making me feel really bad because he thought the announcement was serious, and I was felt like it was like I started feeling bad about it. I was like, David's at work and he's checking in for this huge announcement. I'm like, darn, I'm getting feeling guilty. Do you have crude oil inventories coming up here soon? Less than half an hour.
Awesome. That could be fun. I say that every time.
No, you're good, David. I just, you know, I just like I say, I didn't want you worrying that it was something huge, you know, something actually serious. That said, I will say if I ever have a serious announcement of any type, I would bring up my camera and actually show my face. I just looked at agriculture. My God, it's dying. Everything is bright red on agriculture today.
That's odd. I don't even know what would cause that other than like natural catastrophe.
Thanks, seriously. The thing is, I came up with that entirely last night at like 9 o'clock. Started making up using AI to make up the logo, and I was shocked. Any other time I've asked AI for an upside down pineapple, it's refused to do it. It knows, but this time
No.
it actually gave me it.
Maybe it said, F it, I'm doing everything tonight. I'm getting weird asks. We're just doing it. Because I'm sure there was a lot of fun AI happening in the last day or two.
Before CFT lost his mind last year, or the year before, I was gonna approach him about doing an April Fool's jokes, acting like he was gonna buy out MightyOxTrading and taking over, where he would actually be on the mic and we would actually go through a whole routine. But I never actually asked him to do it, and then he went insane. Amazon's cloud business in Bahrain damaged in Iran strike. Surprisingly, we're still heading up even with that news. I think Amazon would be taking a hit right now, which would cause the indices to take a hit. I guess I should use take a hit when they were hit with a strike. We can definitely make Mighty Pineapple Trading merch if you guys want it. I need to get the merch store back up and running. Teo, you've gotten like 100 payouts now. Why are you still totally broke? Pineapple birch. Purple candle forming here on NQ.
I did sing that in my head. I did sing that in my head.
I just did too. I almost sang it out loud.
Yeah. Teo, why don't you just start a whole like second life, well, third life, I don't know, second life's already taken, but you could just start this virtual reality where everyone's traders and they trade sim money with each other. Then I feel like we'd all be rich and it'd be more fun.
None of these moves appear clean. That was a purple candle in a purple zone, but I mean, it did come down for 15 points. It looks like 59 to 30. Like, it came down for 20 points, but it just didn't feel clean to me.
I think everything feels a little jerky right now to me too, honestly. And for the amount of news we had this morning, I mean, things haven't moved that much.
You know, it ended up being a nice move down off that purple. I probably should have taken it no matter what. And so right, that bounces right back up there. I just posted enough. Well, I posted last month's winners and some updates to the Discord engagement program. Just posted that on, well, the Discord. Just trying to push back up, and again, not clear, clean. Blue, red, blue. Trying to get back up to that 200 area. We remember we got up to 194 earlier, and then that's when it kind of whooshed down under one, back under 100. Can it get through this time up to 188? Yeah, struggling to get higher. Hey, MR. So far, failure to get higher. Again, could not get to 200, but might still try. It's starting to pop again. Bounces off the 9. So reminder, guys, that I give away money every month just for being an active member of the Discord. You should go check it out. Blue candle here. Should I take it? These are the questions I ask myself. Blue went away, though. So thank you for helping me make that decision there, market. Moxie, if you're still here, you ended up winning with just one entry. As did David. You won $50, Moxie. So I need you to DM me with how you would like me to pay you. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle.
I would like you to mail me rolls of pennies. It'll cost more to mail than you'd probably. I mean, pennies will be collectible soon, right? Because we quit printing them.
Yeah.
That's good, because I only thought of that because I actually came across a box full of rolls of pennies in my basement. So now I got to figure out what to do with that.
Oh, wow.
It's a small box.
That ended up being a purple, but it's popping right back up before I even had a chance to hit the button. So this may have saved me a loss there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. It's coming back down, so maybe I want to enter now that it's got its little pop-up out of the way. Maybe not. Iran foreign minister spokesperson. Trump's statements about Iran requesting a ceasefire are false and baseless. David, I'll send you your money after the stream's done. There we go. Now we had 200. Okay, so I expected the news about the claims being false and baseless to cause us to go down, not up, but okay. We're up to 210. Overnight high 246. Right back under 200. So is that going to be the last gasp upwards? Yeah, uh MR we're having some issues with the new layout. It shows fine in test emails and then it looks like crap in the actual emails, so we're working on it. Appreciate it though. Don't know why it keeps giving us problems. No, I definitely appreciate it, MR. We thought we had it. We're actually using get response. Yep, I see it, Moxie. I'll get you set up after the stream. Purple candle set up here. I feel like this wants to work. As they say that, it pulls back halfway, so pushes down again.
Order filled.
We're trying a short there. Big stop, about 20 points. What? Yep, bouncing back up on me. All right, getting beaten back down. Well, that's a little bit of a concern because it was kind of doing a barcode thing there. So we had the down, up, down. Shiny, happy, NQ rising. Looks like it's coming for my stop. Maybe not. Playing right on that 9 EMA. Yeah, 5-minute chart looks kind of upwardly, so maybe I should be out of this trade.
Order
Stop me out.
filled.
Should have got out before that. They kept seeing the wick, top wicks there, thinking there might be selling pressure, but there definitely wasn't. Now it burst back above 200 again. Maybe now it wants that overnight high.
Who's spamming Discord?
Have you seen anything you like so far?
I'm interested at where NQ is at right now. Because if I think it For me, if it breaks this 210 area, I'll probably take a long to the overnight high. But it's got to break that, and I swear every time I look at it, it's like fake. Not gonna do it. I'm also like curious. There's this new, I don't know, Financial Juice has a new tool out, and then it's making me wonder if the people who own Financial Juice and the people who own Tick Strike, they must be the same people.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because their tool is like, this looks just like Tick Strike. But they have like it's unusual activity,
Oh yeah.
and they'll do it in like futures or stocks or crypto or everything they've got. So just taking a look at that. Honestly, I'm trying to find tools that will show me when people put 15 million contracts on something right before an announcement happens, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I could find that, maybe I could get in on it. Now, I bet everybody has that idea. So I doubt there's anything out there, but because it's not insider trading if I don't know anything and I'm just catching the insider traders. So it's probably legally a gray area, but we'll see. Probably won't get there anyway.
Big pullback. That was a purple candle, but I just didn't trust it there, but it would have worked. I should have trusted it there. It was a good setup. The way that came up, we got that kind of undecided candle that wicks at both ends, and a nice purple candle, wasn't touching the 9, came down for 30 points. It was beautiful. Excuse me. Yeah, it did not look like it wants to break that 210 area.
Does not. Does not at all. Well, shorts are looking good. Too bad I just started looking at them. I thought because I've been watching gold too, and I don't know what it's doing because it's in this range and then it popped below it and then it went back right into the range and then it popped above it and then it came back right into the range and it's still ranging. And I don't know. I mean, I've seen range days, but it's weird that other stuff is moving. Like other stuff is making moves and gold's just kind of sitting.
Maybe gold's finally tired.
I wouldn't blame him.
I'm getting double bells on the NQ. Oh, totally forgot about crude oil inventories. Apparently, they didn't do anything crazy because we didn't notice anything. Well, there's that long wick on crude, so that's what it did. But and now it's popping up. So let me see what the numbers were if I can find them. Came in at 5.451 million to the positive. The forecast was 2 million. So they were only off by 3.45 million.
Chump change, right? Not anymore.
Order filled.
Taking long.
I like it.
Order.
Took it off
Order
there as
filled.
it stumbled at 70. We got 20 points on that trade. Basically got the last one back. So that, oh, there it burst. One day I'll actually hold trades. But if we look at this, why did I take that? This is all around wonderful setup. Double bells. My RSI was in an extreme separation. When you see that extra little red line, it means it was separated by more than 30 points. That almost always leads to reversal. And it gave me a blue candle, and it was bouncing off this 100 EMA. All four were there. That is like an automatic, I should take it every time setup.
Yeah, that's awesome. That it's always great when like correlation, confluence, whatever you want to call it. When everything comes together, it always helps.
And look at it go. And honestly, I should have held because usually that setup causes, wow, broke that 210 area. So we just hit 244, which was 2 points off the overnight high.
Well, I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't expect it to rocket like that.
Well, I wondered, yeah, was there a headline? Was something,
Yeah,
or is that just?
I'm waiting to see as well. I don't know. Volume definitely came rushing in. It's giving it back. It's already back down to 200. Under 200. Falling fast. So we just fell 70 points in about 60 seconds. And I wonder if we're, now that it hit the overnight high, if we're going to just see it crash. Teo would not be surprised. Trump directed Vance to communicate privately that he is open to a ceasefire as long as certain U.S. demands are met, including reopening the strait. I just feel like every headline coming out contradicts the last headline that comes out. And I think that's why the market's confused, because we're all confused. And I got a feeling that there's truth coming out on both sides, and then there's non-truth coming out both sides. You know, I have a feeling there are talks going on between the United States and Iran, but Iran doesn't want to admit it because it makes them look weaker. So, but I don't think they're as strong at talks as Trump's saying. So, you know, I think there's truths and lies on both sides.
I agree. I'm not sure we even know exactly who's running it over there. Like, I think we have, obviously, we're talking to some people and there's leadership groups and stuff like that, but who knows?
Top Golf aluminum producer EGA halted smelter after Iran strike. I don't think there's such thing as aluminum futures.
I mean, like, what quantity of aluminum would they have to have? Like, yeah, there should be. Honestly, there should be aluminum futures.
And there are.
Okay, there you go.
On COMEX. So theoretically, we should be allowed to trade it on, but I'm sure no one has it. But let's go to that chart. Let's find a place to do it. We'll do it down here. Symbol is ALI. Aluminum futures, COMEX. And there it is. On a 5-minute chart, you can see it's popping up on that news. I have no idea what the tick value is. You can see it's barely traded. That's a 5-minute chart. Let's see, daily chart. Let's see. Give me volume. Volume. I can't see it. Hold on. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Boop, boop. So 463 total contracts traded today.
Yeah, this chart's sparse.
Yeah. But there are aluminum futures. That's a good point. G brings up a good point that we are still in. Yesterday was the end of the quarter, so we're still kind of adjusting for the new quarter. Jay. All right, G, thank you for that info. That's good info. Enjoy your leg day. If I take off my artificial leg, you want to take it with you and work it out for me? Oh, I never considered that, G. That's true. Ron, I did, and I apologize to making it that people actually believed it was something serious. It was just an April Fool's joke. Yeah, here it was. I announced that I was leaving, that I had been bought out, that I couldn't announce the new buyer, but this was the new gonna be the new name and logo. And we come down, and we did get a purple candle there. Nice move down. Wouldn't mind getting one more trade at least. We still got 45 minutes. Remember, we now go to 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, to the close of London. Not like the whole city, just the market. bounces right. Excuse me, bounces right back up. So now we're hovering around that. It's just teasing you at that 210 area now, Melanie.
It is. So what, yeah, 210.25 is the top of the initial balance, so the first hour range. And if it breaks it, which it did break it, but it didn't hold above it, but it's kind of magnetized to it right now, which is never helpful. Kind of looks like gold might break out though.
Oh yeah, did give me a blue candle on the 15. Why do I have it on the 15-minute chart?
I can't imagine the stop. The stop on a 15-minute candle on gold.
It would have been. Looks like 19 points.
Yeah.
So, well,
Yep.
one micro, it's 190. That's not
Yeah, it's
horrid.
doable.
Yeah. And there goes NQ. Switch that over to a 5. Oops. Five really didn't give me a signal. Well, 5 gave me a signal a long time ago, but oh boy. Al Jazeera citing Israeli Channel 14. The current Iranian attack on Israel is the largest since the beginning of the war. I feel like we need to add a third person to the broadcast just to be just a news person to be reading the news reports as they're coming in.
Yeah, then we just build our own squawk service.
Doesn't want to break a new high day here. We're close again. Guess not.
I don't know if NQ is going to break its overnight high. It's had 3 goes at it.
I really thought it was going to break it when it burst up there a few, like 15 minutes ago. And it got so close and just didn't quite get there.
Yeah, I mean, seems like that would have been the time. I guess they could always slow grind it up. They do that sometimes, but I don't know. Seems a little stuck. I mean, meanwhile, though, like ES is nowhere near its overnight high.
Yeah,
So that still has lots of room.
I was just thinking that. I was just looking at that myself. Well, there you go. There's NQ. Just made a new high by a point, but a new high.
So dramatic. Well, apparently Iran's going to let a few ships through the strait per Russia.
I knew it. I knew it. Topstep has acquired the futures desk. Now, this is April Fool's Day, but this is on Topstep. 2 trader first teams, 1 shared mission, helping traders get funded and stay funded. We're bringing the futures desk tech into Topstep X and adding their expertise to accelerate the ultimate trading experience.
Wild. I mean, that's what I bet they made a buck off of that. You know, that's a whole nother business model. You could just start a prop and then hope you get bought out by someone else. You'd have to probably bring something to the table, but not sure what that would be these days. I mean, I really don't.
Now, that said, I'm still going to wait to see. I can't believe this is a joke. I don't, because most people at Topstep probably haven't even heard of the futures desk, so it doesn't make sense for it to be a joke because it was not announced by Topstep. So I don't think this is a joke, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure it's real, but I gotta wait for confirmation. But I did just tag Josh and say I'm so disappointed. Futures desk hasn't announced. Well, let me go look at them.
I feel like if they had announced it, I would have thought it was April Fool's. But yeah, because it came from Topstep, it doesn't feel like it is.
Hold on.
Still weird to announce something on this day, though.
No one's confirmed it yet on TFD's Discord. I'm almost sure it's real, but I'll wait for confirmation. Even though I participated in an April Fool's Day joke, there's a reason I really actually don't like April Fool's Day because of stuff like this. You don't know. If I owned a company, I would never announce anything major on April 1st. I mean, I can't believe they would. I don't think Topstep would do that. I mean, it doesn't make, like I said, it doesn't make sense because
I just don't think TFDs are very well known. Like if they had said something, I don't even know. I don't even know what they could have said that would have been made more sense, but.
Well, hold on. Hold on, guys. Topstep said it's April Fool's Day, so we're going to play 2 truths and a lie. We're dropping 3 announcements this morning. 1 is fake and 2 are really real. The 3 were meet T Energy, Topstep's new energy drink made for traders. I have a feeling that's the fake one, unfortunately. The Topstep Futures Desk news, and that Topstep's logo is now on a building in downtown Chicago. So I have a feeling that one's real. I have a feeling the Futures Desk one's real, and the energy drink isn't real. Because the energy drink, it just looks like an AI video. That said, I mean, no one on the Futures Desk is confirming anything. I wonder if they realized that Topstep was even going to announce this. So I am confused at this point. Wait. Teo, are you serious? Like bad explosion? Like, do you see smoke? You're not our new Middle East correspondent. You're not over there, are you? NQ is still pushing up here. We kind of forgot about the market, and I apologize for that, guys. I was just like totally shocked there by that news. Although I kind of said about it. I knew that there was too much ass kissing by Josh there with Patak. Teo, if we have any futures desk stuff still running anywhere, pull it. Including from the post on the Discord that lists all the discounts. At this point, till I know for sure, I don't want to be associated with the futures desk. So I'm sure they're going to end their affiliate program now as well. Because, you know, Patak's against affiliates.
Order filled.
I just took a short there on a actually bad entry because it ended up not being a purple candle, but it's working. We'll put a target there. Doesn't want to go down. Come on, go down, go down, go down, go down. Nope, 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 nope. It's going to bounce up and stop me. Maybe not.
We're just going to play with you for another minute.
Order filled.
Stopped out. The delay shouldn't be bad. It's usually like 3 to 4 seconds. Hold on.
There it is.
Yeah. Stop me out. Hold on. I think there's, let me see. Let me look at what screen's showing. No, I have the screen. Hold on. I think I can make a clock appear. Maybe.
There's a video and everything. It's official.
There you go. There's now a
And
clock.
topstep.
Oh. They just officially posted it? Yep.
Yeah. And there's a whole video with Josh and Patak. Although I didn't look at the video, if that's April Fool's, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay.
I should kick Josh off my server. Do you see the clock now, Chuck? I think it's showing now. At the very bottom. Another purple candle here. Not the most convincing purple candle, but it is a purple candle nonetheless. See if it comes back down. 267 would have been the entry. Missed it. That worked, but I missed it. Yep, they just closed out their affiliate program as well. All assets of TFD is now a subsidiary of Topstep LLC. Oh wait, Topstep, whatever. Yeah, they bought all the assets.
Well, I had a rebuild coming up anyway, so I'll probably get rid of that one. I've never actually had a topstep account ever. And I don't know why, but I've kind of committed to that now. So
Still rising. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. That someone called 300 earlier. Was that MR? And we're getting close to that. Purple candle forming in the purple. Purple on purple violence here.
Radic, purple's my favorite color. Man, nothing like some crazy news to just rattle you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't rattled my trading. It distracted me.
Definitely distracted me too.
Order filled.
Took the short off that purple. Was kind of a bigger candle, so and we have kind of bigger separation on the RSI. So hoping it gives me something here. But it's crawling back up. Yeah, that was probably not a good entry. Coming back down. Is this going to play with me like last time?
Seems like it's doing that a lot today. This is really old, kind of a callback to earlier in the stream, but I just remembered that I looked up aluminum futures and they trade in metric tons.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like $3,000 per metric ton. And I don't know who would need a metric ton of aluminum other than canning places. I don't know, probably a lot. But I just always think of like soda cans, soup cans.
Cat food cans.
Yup.
You could put a lot of stuff in the oven with a metric ton of aluminum.
No kidding.
Yeah, trying for another purple candle here. Come on. Finish below the 9, and I'll feel really even better about this trade. Although you're still not really going anywhere. Come on. 2 purple candles? You know you wanna. Setting up for a short on the 5-minute as well. I probably should increase my target, honestly. Probably famous last words. Let's increase your target. As it goes back and my trade's right again. Increasing your target as it's going the wrong way.
It's coming back.
Come on, just drop. Yep, looks like it's gonna bounce. Well, maybe not. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's confusing me. That's what it's doing. I will say, if it gets down to 255 and stops, I'm gonna scream because that's where my original target was. 256.
Oh my gosh.
That was a purple candle. Ooh, ouch. Back up to my entry. And above my entry. You have got to be kidding. It said it's a blue candle, so if it stays a blue candle, I will get out. Ouch. It's going to come all the way back from my stop, isn't it?
It's weird. Volume has really dropped, and we only were 10 minutes to London close.
Yeah. Looks like it's gonna stop me out here. I should have got out on the big blue candle, but sometimes after those big candles, we'll see it come back down. But
Order
yep, now
filled.
it's stopped out. I mean, it's still only down $60 to $70 on each account today, so it's not horrible. I just never got a feel for today at all. I mean, I haven't even gotten a lot of double bell setups, so it's like, uh,
I feel like it, and I mean, if I'm looking at just like a tick chart, I have tick charts pulled up, and if I just look from the open to now, it's just a grind.
hey, look at that! Look at that! It stops me out and then drops.
Comes right back.
Now, we'll say if I hadn't moved my original stop, which was above the first purple candle there, I would still be in the trade. So what a day! What a day! What a day! Pops right back up though. Now it would have stopped me out in that one too.
It does look like maybe some closing volumes coming in.
Still feels like it wants 300, but I don't know. It struggled to get above this 286, 287, 285 level. We've hit it several times on the 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Crude's moving up. Wonder what happened there.
Oh yeah. And we see it move down with another purple candle in Q. Quick move down, quick move up.
Order filled.
So we'll try the abuse one more time. And I probably shouldn't have. Well, maybe. Come on. Oil double belled on me.
I mean, all of this and ES still hasn't hit its overnight high, which really is what makes me think NQ will go a little higher. But I mean, that's not always the case, but it just feels like it should be. Also, like, what planet are we living on where we have war talks over Twitter now?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Order.
So
Order
took
filled.
the loss on that one too. Yeah, Chuck, I apologize a little bit for that. We didn't really. We had this whole running joke about pineapples here. It's a long story that if you want to hear the next time you're here, we'll be happy to share it with you. So get used to the pineapple jokes. It's kind of a thing. We like to have, we trade seriously, but we like to have fun as well. And this, I took the stop on this, and look at it come back down now. No, I know, I realize, I just, I figure we probably confuse some people with the pineapple stuff being thrown around, new people that come in. So I do like to throw that out there every now and then that, we have this weird vibe at times.
Mhm.
And now I was in earlier at 67. We just got down to 60. I just didn't have the conviction in it. Technically, I mean, this was just chop anyway. I probably should have never even entered that to begin with, even though it's working. But But that said, I would have had a nice win here.
The gold got stuck at 4,800. I thought it was cruising for a second there, but it stopped.
Although, that said, who would have thought just like the beginning of the week we would be at 40, back at 4,800 on gold?
I know. It's crazy. And we were at I mean, yeah, we were close to 5,500. I mean, it's crazy.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of our time together today. Remember that tomorrow is the last day of the week because Trading a Good Friday ends at like 15 minutes before the normal bell. Although they do have non-farm payrolls on Friday for those of you degens that want to try and trade that with low volume.
Oh my gosh, that could be fun.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Everybody have a great day. That's what I'm trying to say. And we'll see.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah, don't be a fool. Good point. And we'll see if there's any more surprises in the prop firm industry today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Software. Hidden on there.